Well, it's nights like these that make you think of a God. Hopefully, the God. I don't know. You know, that's the one thing about Christianity that really scares me is that they do preach Christ or not, and Jesus is the cornerstone of the religion. But I feel like maybe the religion has lost its way over, and I mean, a lot of people would say no joke, no joke, they lost their way, and that's because I mean, classism aids in right with sin perfectly, and any sort of unfair bias, which I do agree that biases are always going to exist, and that it's something we'll probably never be able to eliminate entirely. If it's just through human effort. But nonetheless, biases are the majority of the problem with damn near everything we deal with. And, some people have biases that are worth something. Like, for example, honorable people have biases that we should all listen to. That's why I think social credit scores are actually maybe the savior of mankind, and also the condemning factor of what the future is going to look like. And that's sort of why I was so interested in putting my beef, my BS out there, like, so blatantly, was, I'm imperfect. And I think that all of us should come to the table knowing that we're imperfect, knowing that we can make mistakes, and knowing that we most likely have already made mistakes. It's so important to, and comedy doesn't really leave a way for you to do that, I think, in a lot of ways. Like, comedy is sort of an art where you're called to say mush doesn't stink, and I'm the best of the best, so on, I don't know, and I don't think that about all comedians. I just think that you could see an arrogance in the air when they take stage. Like, it's just a natural occurrence of what stand-up comedy calls for. And maybe that's why I like sitting at home and doing comedy, a little more than I like the idea of getting up in front of a bunch of people. Because you never know when a crowd is going to be bought out by 50 Cent, The first 50 people in the row are going to be people that don't support what you have to say and don't think that you're funny. And that's just fear on my part. It's not that I'm scared of 50 Cent. It's that he did that to Ja Rule, and there's always going to be haters, right? And I don't think 50 Cent, I'm not even on his radar. I know that, personally. I'm just borrowing some of his stature, if you will, because he obviously, when he says stuff, things get done. I mean, he's the creator of vitamin water, and the only person up to bat against him, dare I say it, is Logan Paul himself. There's two people in the industry game, and apparently that's the game where people like to listen to you, and people think that you're honorable, supposedly. I mean, I don't know. It's just, that's what I'm seeing, is that a lot of the public enjoys, we enjoy aesthetic looks, right? We want people to be buff and gangster. No, just kidding. We want people to be buff and cool, unforgivable in a way, like just get out of the way. I'm royalty. There's a certain air of arrogance that comes with fame that it turns me off to it a little bit. But then again, I'm trying to sell my likes and my rightness and likes or whatever for my son. I don't care about being famous. I just want to help people and then help my son because I'm supposed to be a good father. So that's the most important thing. It's 4:44 when I said that too.